Hello travelers, hello expats, welcome back to Barcelona. If you ever thought about moving to Barcelona, you better watch this video. This can give you an idea of how the city works. Today I'm going to talk about the things I hate and things I love about Barcelona. So if you already live here, please let me know down in the comment section if you hate and if you love the same things, or if you have others, and I can do a second video about it. First thing I hate the most about Barcelona is the lime in the water. Yes, prepare yourself to go to the supermarkets every week to bring those water cans for the whole week. Even though there are other alternatives like filters, for example, lime in the water is such a pain in the Basically, everything in your house will turn white, and your hair will get dry and your skin will get dry until your body gets used to it. So, depending on which area of Barcelona you live, it may be better or worse, but generally speaking, anybody drinks tap water. It's not really good. So we have other alternatives, and this is actually what I love about Barcelona. Barcelona has amazing food and amazing wine, sangria, vermouth, cava, etc. Give me a glass of wine, who the hell needs tap water anyway? Second thing I hate about Barcelona is the lack of green spaces. Compared to other cities such as London, Berlin or Paris, we only have one central park in the middle of the city. It is super packed, it is small, and yeah, that's it. Then we have some small parks a little bit far away, and then far away we have the mountain itself. But I mean big green spaces with a lot of grass to walk, run and take your dog. No, we don't have that in Barcelona. And we don't even have houses with little gardens in the city. And actually all the squares and big spaces are made of either concrete or this kind of sand we have all around in Barcelona, which I don't like. Well, there's actually a reason for it. This is actually one of the things I love about Barcelona, the sunny weather almost every day of your life and the lack of rain. So because of this lack of rain, we don't have so much green areas, and water is an expensive and a scarce resource in the city, unfortunately. But the weather is amazing, and having both the mountain and the beach in the nearby is actually amazing, and I love that. The third thing I hate about Barcelona has to do with being a self-employee, to be a freelancer or autonomous like we call it here. Well, actually the thing has changed a little bit. Now we have to pay only 50 euros when you start being self-employee for the first 6 months, and then the fee starts increasing until we get to the original fee, which is 300 euros, which I think it is insane. 300 euros is a lot of money in Barcelona. It is supposed that when you start your own business, you won't be earning any money, at least for the first or second year. So this is actually something I don't understand. But on the other hand, what I really love about the city is that the public system is really good. We have very good public transport, we have really good healthcare, we have a lot of free workshops for entrepreneurs, networking. Also, the city is super clean and very safe. So this is actually things that I love in the city. Another of the things that I hate about Barcelona, and this is very fun, this also happened to me, especially when you move to Barcelona and you don't know the area so well. You want to go somewhere, you check in the map, it's actually close, just 15 minutes away, so you go walking and you take the bike, and suddenly you realize the way is uphill and it starts getting steeper and steeper, and by the time you arrive, you feel you're gonna die. My advice would be, when you arrive to Barcelona, is to live in a flat area or buy a good pair of sneakers or a motorcycle or an electric e-bike or whatever. So do not expect anyone visiting you. Also, on the other hand, one of the things that I love about the city is its dimension. It's not a big city. You can be anywhere in 15-20 minutes if you go walking, or if you use the bus or the metro, or if you use the public bicycle system. And this is something that I really love in Barcelona. You don't need a car in the city. Something I also hate about Barcelona is the price of attractions, but for local people. Almost everything is 20-25 euros. There are almost nothing for free. There are some days that some things are free of charge. 2 days a year to enter to Sagrada, and you need to enter a contest and see if you win. I mean, make it easier for local people to have access to the culture, especially for families. Imagine 25 euros per person is like a lot of money. What I hate about Barcelona, actually what I hate about Spain, is that the salaries are very low compared to other countries in Europe. So when a person from the US or from the UK comes to Barcelona, they say, oh my God, this is so cheap. And when we travel there, we say, oh my God, it's gonna cost a lot of money, so we better go to Asia. On the other hand, what I really love about Barcelona, Spain, and Europe in general are the low-cost flights. We can travel almost anywhere, and this is super cheap. So I love that. Another of the things that I hate about Barcelona has to do with these travel cars we use. We need to buy one every time we want to travel, and we need to change it every month. So I don't think this is sustainable at all. I wish we could have those plastic cars that we can use them forever, or like in London, that a tourist can come buy one and then they return it. So yeah, this is something that I hate. But on the other hand, like I said, public transport is amazing. And what I love about the city is that we do recycle a lot. It's super easy. They made it super easy for us, so I love that. So now I'm gonna have to talk about something that may generate some controversy, but I need to talk about it. And one of the things that I hate about Barcelona, please don't hate me, is the language. Yeah. Considering Barcelona is a bilingual city, it just bothers me when somebody talks in Spanish and the other person talks back in Catalan, and the other person continue talking in Spanish because they do not speak in Catalan. They continue talking in Catalan. It's like in bilingual countries, when you do speak both languages, and I hope you don't hate me, Catalans. I love you. Okay, travelers, we are ending this video, and I want to tell you another of the things that I hate in the city, and it has to do with the flats, the crazy designs. Barcelona is a super old city. We have very tiny flats, we have lack of space, we have super long hallways, we have such tiny rooms with no window, we may have no place for washing machine or to hang the clothes, the apartments may not have elevator, and maybe we have super narrow stairs. So if you have narrow stairs, no elevator, and you live on the 5th floor, how are you going to do when you move? How are you going to move yourself and not your furniture? You may have to hire these crazy services where they move your furniture through the main window of your house. I hope you have a big window. If not, I don't know how you're going to do. Some flats do not have air conditioning or heating. Hunting for the perfect apartment for you can be such an extremely fun experience. So as you can see, travelers, this is not that hard to live in Barcelona. Hope you have enjoyed my video, things I hate and I love about the city. In case you want to come and live here or have the Catalan experience for a while, you have a better idea of how the city works. And if you live here, please let me know down in the comments if you agree with me or if you have more things so I can do a second video about it. And see you next week, travelers. Bye bye.